Okay, so like I mentioned in my last project, which was the dead man pedal in the underneath the dashboard. Sorry about that. I had psoriasis on the scalp. It sucks. But uh, anyway, like I mentioned in that video, I was going to do the hood latches. And so what I've done is, since I also mentioned that I'm not a big unboxing fan, but I will show you what comes in the box on this one. Is you get two of these latches, right? Nice sturdy aluminum. I got, of course, your representing flag, and then the latch that goes on the hood. This goes on the body. This goes on the hood. And these little things, I'm not exactly sure what they're supposed to be for, but they give you 4 of them, and they didn't really seem to fit anywhere. So, and the latch, but I've already installed one latch, by the way, just so I make this video short instead of long and drawn out trying to figure things out. And I had to turn the truck around because looking the other way on the driver's side is going to look directly into the sun, and that sucks for working on anything. So you'll need both of these that are supplied with the kit. They're both the same size, and they're to disconnect this right here, because you put this on first before you install the whole latch. And I'll show that to you in a second, because that's going to be the first thing. Well, the first thing we're going to do is take off the old one. And then the top side has a 10 millimeter for the part that goes on the removal, and the install has a 10 millimeter nut. And this nut here is actually 13 millimeter, but for anybody that knows anything about basic mechanics, it's the same as a 1/2 inch. And since I don't have a 1/2 inch or a 13 millimeter ratchet, because you can't get to it with a ratchet, you can only get to it with a open end box end wrench. But these ones I just so happen got because they ratchet on both the open end and box end ratchets. But anywho, they work well. 1/2 inch does the job just fine. 13 millimeter and 1/2 inches is, I mean, yeah, just that close together. So I'm gonna finish up on the other. Well, I'm gonna take this stuff back up front, and then we'll remove the old one, and so we'll get up here and we'll remove the old one, and then we'll get to hooking up the new one, which should go a little bit quicker than the first one, because I know where I want everything to sit. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, you can see that there's really not a whole lot of space in there for a ratchet, so that's why I had to use the open end box end wrench. One nut, one bolt, and on this side there's two fasteners in there. You can see 2 nuts. And in step 2, this one's actually comes with instructions, but these actually come with instructions, but like a lot of these things that you get from made in China, or off of Amazon and anywhere else, ordering it, I mean, probably even Rock Auto. I don't know. I don't order anything from Rock Auto. Never have. But anyway, so you gotta figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work. So you read it. Yeah, I always see these reviews, people saying, well, it didn't work. It didn't have any instructions. I couldn't figure out how to do this and do that. Well, maybe you should get a job and work with some sort of mechanical something or other, or go to a basic mechanic class or basic tool class, just so you have an idea how tools actually work. There's nothing more frustrating than working with a grown man who doesn't know how to use a freaking crescent wrench. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. I'm gonna get to taking these off. Get to taking this one off and take these off up here. The latch for the top for the hood, and then we'll go with installing the new one. Alrighty, be back with you in a minute.